Hi, everyone. This is Kim Tinsley, your instructional tech coach. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about adding assignments, specifically Google Docs, to your classroom. So I have opened up my Google Drive, and as you can see, I have a Word document in my Google Drive and I'm going to share this with my students. Well, I know it's a Word document because it has this W. But I want to share it with them in a Google Doc. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to show you how to add it to your classroom. So I find my document, I double click, and that's going to open it. It's going to look like it's open and that you can start editing. But if you'll notice right here, it is in a Word format. I want to change it to a doc because there's not a lot of things that I can do with this as it is right now. And my formatting, if you'll notice over here, I had a box, and on my doc, or my Word document, I do not. So I'm going to go to File, and I want to simply save as a Google Doc, and it's going to transfer it over. Now, sometimes when it transfers into a Google Doc, it does mess up some of the formatting, but you can simply adjust that really quick, take out what you need, or add what you do, add anything that you need to, and you're ready. So I'm just going to take a couple of those off, make it a little bit more presentable, and then I'm ready to share that. So I can either leave this open or I can close it however you want. So I'm going to switch over to my Google Classroom. I just have another tab open. So this is my Google Classroom that I want to add my Google Doc into for my students to be able to edit. So I'm going to click the plus sign in the lower right-hand corner. I want to add this as an assignment because I want them to actually turn in something to me. So I'm going to do the second one up that says create assignment. I want to select my class right here. I want it to just go to my 4th hour. I want it to go to all of my students. And I'm going to title this vocabulary. If I don't have any instructions, I'll simply type or if I don't have any instructions on the doc, I'll type my instructions there. I can set my due date for Friday. That's what time. I want them to turn it in by 3 p.m. And so that is set right there. I don't have any topics. I haven't created any topics. If you have created topics for your students to find things easily, this would be the place to do it. And now I need to attach this. I'm going to attach it not by an attachment like a Word document, but from this symbol right here that looks like a triangle. This is where you will attach your Google Docs. So I'm going to click on this, and it automatically opens up to my recent documents. These are things that I have recently opened, that I have recently used. I can click on things from my drive, things that I have uploaded, but I want to click on recent because I recently did this. And as you can see, I have my new vocabulary. One is a Word doc. The W is a Word doc. The one with the square with the lines in it is a Google Doc. So I'm going to make sure I click on that Google Doc, click add. Now it gives me a couple of options that I can do. I can have my students just be able to view this, but I want my students to be able to edit this. And this is where I have to make some decisions. I have to decide students can edit this file. If I choose this one, every single student that gets into this file will be editing the same exact document. They will not have their own Google Doc of this doc. So if I don't want them working on the same doc, I want to make a copy for each student. So I'll select that last option, select make a copy. This means that they will have their own copy of that specific doc. They will be doing their own editing of that doc. So once I've done that, I can select assign, or I can schedule it out, or I can save it if I'm not ready to assign it. I'm ready to assign. I click assign, and it does whatever it has to do, and there it is. I, of course, have no students in this class, so I don't have anything listed as far as not done or done. But if I click in here, this is where you will see your students' work. Your students will be listed over here where you will be able to give them grades. If you grade in Google Classroom, you'll be able to click on each of their documents, and you'll be able to look at, comment, edit with them all of their documents. You can go in, you can add instructions, you can add comments, however, whatever you need to do right here. This white arrow in the top bar takes you back to your stream for your classroom. It says that this is due on Friday at 3 p.m. for all of your students. They will have that same exact message. So I hope this was helpful in helping you add in Google Docs into your Google Classroom. If you have any questions or need help, please let me know. Thanks.